So we're here at round 3.
It's all wash work. Do you have any...
We're here at round 3. This is my opponent. What's your name?
Ryan Fairclough.
Where are you from, Ryan?
San Antonio.
From San Antonio? Awesome. What are you playing today?
I am playing Space Wolves, the non-gay Logan army.
Alright, he's playing just a big bunch of Space Wolves every running around. He's got 2 Vindicators, no drop pods, Wolf Scouts, all sorts of great stuff. It's Dawn of War and Annihilation, and I won the role to go first. I've deployed a single Dreadnought. He's put a single squad out. He's going to CVCs, and we'll see you at the top. So here at the end of my turn 1, I just ran everything up, moved my Dreadnought, hit with a rocket, bounced off the hull of the Rhino. We'll see what he does on his turn 1. Right, here on his turn 1, his army showed up, and the squad that started on the field shot my Dreadnought back with a melty gun and killed it. And the Vindicator killed one of the turbo boosting Def Copters. So we'll see what I can do on my turn 2. Alright, my turn 2, the Def Copters move up and shot that Rhino open. And then the Ludas and Shock Attack Gun proceeded to do 18 wounds, killed all but 3 of them, and they ran off the table. I stunned the other Rhino that started on the table, and really nothing else of value took place, and Zagstruck didn't show up. So we'll see what he does on his turn 2. Right here at the end of his round 2, he killed another Def Copter, which let's see if he's going to run away, so that's awesome. And that's about all he killed. He shook the battle wagon of the Vindicator, and blew off the big shooter off of a truck. So we'll see what I can do in turn 3.
I guess it's wrecked, but...
Here at the end of my turn 3, Zagstruck landed and helped. They killed the Vindicator and messed up a Dreadnought. They're still stuck in combat with him. Now in trouble. I tank shocked and hurt the Rhino, and then a bunch of the guys jumped out and took the weapon off the Vindicator and blew up a Rhino. And we just ran around a lot, not a lot of shooting, and we'll see what he does on his turn 3. Alright, on his turn 3, we did some more scooting around. Living Lightning didn't really do anything. Wolf Scouts showed up here on the left. The Dreadnought and Zagstruck continued fighting. Nothing happened. His Blood Claws there charged and killed the War Boss and all his boys. It was pretty awesome for killing of 1 or 2. So we'll see what I can do on turn 4. At turn 4, the Shock Attack Gun managed to hit and utterly annihilate the Wolf Squad, the Blood Claws and all those guys along with the Ludas. Death roll of the Vindicator just made it not shoot, and Zagstruck and team continue to fight perilously against the Dreadnought. Hopefully the Killer Cans will go help him. It'll be his turn 4, and we'll see what he can do. Right here at the bottom of his turn 4, his Space Wolf Terminators charged in and immobilized the battle wagon. The Dreadnought Happy Fest continued on, and he stunned my Killer Can, and that's about it. We'll see. Here on my turn 5, I finished off the Dreadnought with the Killer Cans, and the Shock Attack Gun again in the Ludas just absolutely murdered the Terminators. He's down to his Wolf Lord, who has taken 1 wound. And we'll see what he can pull out on his turn 5. At the bottom of turn 5, he shot a whole bunch of stuff from his Long Fangs and his Living Lightning and everything, and I just made every cover save. It was irrelevant. His Wolf Lord scratched harmlessly at the back of my battle wagon. He did some shooting. He killed this truck, but nothing really important, so we'll see what I can do on turn 6. So here at the end of the game, I killed his Wolf Lord and the Vindicator and all sorts of stuff. I'm going to win on kill points, but not get the bonus, because the bonus required me to get his entire army under half, which seems really hard for me to do. So I got a 16 out of 20 points, so I've finished up the day with 40 of a possible 60 points. So we'll see what that leads us on day 2. Hey everybody, we're back here for round 4. Playing against, here's my opponents. Your name?
Eric Squirreletter.
Hey, where are you from, Eric?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. All right, what are you playing today?
Beltan Eldar.
All right, walk us through what you got.
Huh?
Just walk us through what you got.
Okay, got Howling Banshees and a Serpent. We got more Howling Banshees with Eldred and a Serpent, and we got 2-8 Serpents full of Dire Vengeance.
And a big squad of Wraithguard hanging out here in the ruins. We're doing capture and control with pitch battle deployment. I'd set up some looters in the ruins and all my other guys in a big attempt to go get his objective way over there in the corner, and mine's over here. So we'll see what we do in round 1. All right, here on my turn 1, my Def Copters, after their scout move, ran in and shot and immobilized a Wave Serpent, and then punched off the weapons. All my other shooting over here didn't really do anything. My Ludas shot at the Wave Serpent across the way and took off all its weapons, but didn't bring it down with 1 shot. Shock Attack Gun shot separately way across the field for Strength 5 and didn't really do anything, so we'll see what he does on his turn 1. Alright, here on his turn 1, he Bright Lanced the Battle Wagon into being immobilized, and he Wraith Guarded all my Def Copters, no surprise there. And he turbo boosted his Howling Banshee one over here, and we'll see what we can do on my turn 2. Alright, here on my turn 2, my shooting was more ineffective this time. I stunned one of the Wave Serpents so it can't shoot at me. I repaired my battle wagon with Grot riggers, and despite the Ludas and my rocket and charging, I just managed to stun it. So we will see what he will do on his turn 2. All right, here on his turn 2, he did a lot of moving around. Shot a Bright Lance at the battle wagon, didn't do anything. Howling Banshees deployed because I couldn't kill the transport, and they killed 7 of the Ludas for only 2 in return, so my Ludas ran off the table. Even though they got away, which is pretty funny. And we'll see what I can do on my turn 3. All right, we had a pretty exciting third turn. My boys who were over here tried to bring down the Wave Serpent, jumped in and murdered all but one of the Banshees who ran away. My War Boss and team jumped out and did 75 attacks on the Dire Avengers, killed all of them, and killed 8 of the Wraith Guard. So they're stuck in with looks like 2 of them. Is it 1 or 2? How many Wraith Guard are left?
2.
2 Wraith Guard and a Warlock. They're stuck in there against 18 boys and a War Boss. But he did 2 wounds to him, so the War Boss is probably going to clock out soon. But we'll see what he does on his turn 3. Right here in his turn 3, he simply scattered out of his deployment zone as fast as humanly possible. My War Boss lived, despite being doomed, and killed off the Wraith Guard and the Warlock, and are now free to go. And we'll see what I can do on my turn 4. Right here on my turn 4, a random Dreadnought rocket blew up the immobilized vehicle over there, and my boss and his crew took down that Wave Serpent without exploding it. It's a good job. A random truck rocket took down this one even with its cover save. I rolled a 5, so it didn't blow up either. Zagstruck hit in the middle and didn't have anybody to assault because all the vehicles were already taken care of. So the Eldar are running out of vehicles and running out of room, so we'll see what he can do on his turn 4. All right, here on his turn 4, he shot with his small unit against my boss's squad, killed 6 because they were doomed. Charged full unit of Banshees and Eldrad into Zagstruck, but he left 2 alive in Zagstruck, so Zagstruck passed his check after he lost 10. And he turbo boosted his Wave Serpent way over here. So we'll see what I can do on turn 5. All right, here in my turn 5, Eldrad and his guys wiped out the Howling Banshees, and but the Killer Cans killed 4 in return. So we ended up losing by 2, but they stuck around. I wiped out the Dire Avengers. I charged this with 2 squads and did 86 attacks and 8 knobs, and only managed to stun it. So we'll see what he can do in his turn. All right, here at the end of his turn 5, Eldrad and guys fought the Killer Cans to nothing. Killed 2. I only killed 1, but they stuck around. He flew his Wave Serpent over here and tied the game because capturing control is a fucking retarded mission.
You do have a strategic objective.
Yeah, so I get a draw with +4, but because he has a single unit left on the table with scoring that I hit with 86 attacks, he draws. So again, my contempt for capture control as a horseshit mission continues.